numbers any moment now. Any moment. Any moment. There we go. Alright. Because when they don't pop up like that, it always makes me think, oh my god, did I get the dates wrong? Because it wouldn't be the first time that I've gotten dates wrong for a raid day, hour thing. So, yeah. Here we are. Out raid day. We'll see how popular. God, do you have to have a car that is that loud? We'll see how we go today with numbers. Given our last raid day, which was also Mega, wasn't really too popular. I mean, this one is a new one, but we'll see how we go. I didn't even buy the ticket for today's event because I was like, honestly, if I don't stream for the whole 3 hours, I won't really complain, sort of thing, because it's like, we'll see. We'll just see how we go. Again, we'll check to see if this one is soloable, just like the last one was. But yeah, we'll see how we go for numbers for the day. So far, it's pretty much what I thought it was going to be. Very, very, very quiet. Stream's always quiet these days when they start. People trickling in shortly, I'm sure. But we just hold off for now. Wait until there's a few people in here, and then we can test. Oh my god, you can tell I didn't sleep last night. We can test to see if we can actually get it done in a solo raid. I'm assuming, given that it's just. Wait, what typings does this have? Is it very normal or just normal? How you doing, Block? Welcome in. Okay, it's giving us a steel type, so I'm assuming that it goes to fairy. Yeah, because steel and poison and some psychic. Python, you want to be added? All good. Oh, good. We'll just give it a few minutes and see if anybody else starts trickling in, which I'm sure they will. Hopefully, otherwise it's going to be a really quiet day. I think it's just in general, the game, it's getting too much, and people are just getting sick of having to do stuff like every weekend, so people are just like, not playing the game this weekend, which is fair enough. Always double check to make sure that I'm still on your list as well, dude. I think I should be. I don't remember removing you, Python, but again, it's always worth just double checking, because I did make a bunch of room coming in for today just to make sure that we had enough room to add people, which I probably didn't need to worry about, given that it's going to be a fairly quiet one today, I would say. How you doing, Fitzy? Welcome in. Are you keen for raids? I suppose if you are, we can just jump in with the three of us. Because, yeah, as I said, I didn't buy the ticket, so how many raids do I have? With a daily limit of 6, but I didn't pick up, so it might be 7, given that I still have my actual daily pass for today to pick up as well. So it should be 7 raids in total. Then I've got 2 in-person raids, like 2 premium passes, and I can buy like 3 more. So it should be about 12 to 13 raids that we could end up doing. Totally forgot that this was happening until the pop-up for the stream. You keen? Okay. All good. Alright, well, we'll jump in with who we've got at all. How you doing, Abel? Welcome in. You love the Pokemon? Well, if you would like to do raids, send me a friend request and we'll get you in. Let's see. Alright, now I'm assuming that, again, this one's probably going to be soloable. But yeah, so far it is being incredibly quiet. It's very quiet. Very, very quiet. Okay, so yes, Cantor has jumped in as well. Cool. Cool. We're just waiting on Python. So how have we been since, when did I see you guys? Wednesday. I mean, honestly, raids just this week in general have been really quiet because we had Tapu Lele on Wednesday, and that was very, very, very quiet. We only ended up getting like 3 raids done or something like that. 3 or 4 raids done. I didn't get my shiny, which was disappointing. I did jump into one of Pro Planty's raids on my way home because it was hosting, so I was like, I may as well give it another shot since I didn't get the shiny. Unfortunately, we didn't get the shiny, so yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. So yeah, it's the only one of the Tapus that I haven't gotten so far for shinies, and given how quiet it was on Wednesday, my chances of getting one, I think, are going to be pretty small. How you doing, Frank? Welcome in. Alright, let's get this done so we get a good gauge of seeing how easy these will be to be beaten. Okay, so yeah, normal fairy, what I assumed. Honestly, this thing's pretty chunky. Seems like it's got a high defense stat, and I don't think this one will be soloable. Wait, did it just use Iron Head? It did. No, Dialga's using Iron Head. It's using Hyper Beam. Okie dokie. Am I in the US? No, I'm in Australia. It'd be nighttime if it was the US. How you doing, Anthony? Welcome in. So I reckon you could probably get this done with a duo, but I don't think it'll be soloable like Absol was. So yeah, if you would like into a raid, guys, send me a friend request. My code is tagged in the chat. If you're already on my friends list, just let me know and I'll check you on the list. For raids, Anthony, yes. Just in general, I don't have room to keep people on my list permanently, sort of thing. So if you want to do raids, yes, you can send me a friend request. But as I said, guys, it's just for the raids. If you would like to be a permanent member on the friends list, yeah, it's one of the perks of being a member of the channel. Alright, a minute 30 left. So, can the first raid be a shiny? The shiny for this is, I mean, normal Audino is a noticeable shiny, but for the Mega, it's a very barely noticeable shiny. Just for raids, yeah, if you want to send me a friend request, so that goes for anybody in the chat. If you would like to get into a raid, send me a friend request. My code is tagged in the chat. I do have, I think it's 2 of these shinies already. Not the first raid. How you doing, Pokey Ninja? Welcome in. How you doing? Oh my god. They are a pain in the ass to catch, though. How you doing? Pretty good. A bit tired. I've been staying up basically all night the last couple of nights playing Schedule 1. So, yeah. If I sound like I'm a little bit tired and my brain's not working properly, you know why. Are you been playing it too? Everyone's playing at the moment. It seems to be like the new big game. Either that or Repo are like the 2 big games that everybody's playing at the moment. It's fun though. They've both got fun game loops. I haven't actually played Repo, but I've seen a lot of people playing it, sort of thing. And yeah, I just enjoy the game loop of Schedule 1. It's fun. Hey, gone one. Welcome in. Python, you want in on the next one as well? Sweet. Python. I've got you on the list, Goku. That's all good. You used up all your remote raids for Mega... for Blaziken. I'm like, wait, Mega Blaze? Wait, what? So you're not going to be doing raids? Alright, I'll quickly drive up to this next one. Fitzy, are you keen on another raid? Just give me a second while I drive up to the next one, guys. Yeah, usually for these mega days, or not mega days, but just raid days in general, I would be location where I can see a bunch of gyms. I just didn't think that this one was really worth spending a whole bunch of money for remote raid passes on, so we'll just be using in-person passes for the day. Get to see if we could buy it. How you doing, Louis? Welcome. And oh, Bonsley, that is the first one of these that I've seen for a while. Shiny, so you can go away. Alright. You'll do a few raids. No worries, dude. I will chuck you down. Okay, so we got Louis. How you doing, James? Welcome in. Frank, you can do a few raids with you. You're down? No worries. I've got you on the list, Frank. So I've got Goku, Frank, Python, and Louis so far. Anthony, I'm not sure whether or not you're going to jump in. I'll send you an invite anyway. If you're going to jump in, cool. All good. You thought Tyrogue Hatch Day was... No, that's tomorrow. So yeah, they sprung the egg hatching day on us. It was only like last week, I think, when they announced it. Yeah, so the egg hatching day is tomorrow. You have to go. No, that's all good, Pokey Ninja. All good. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, you're jumping off the friends list? Okay, cool. Alright. How do you get Pokemon Ghost? Wait, what? Pokemon Ghost Woofer? Are we doing riddles? Am I supposed to know what Pokemon Go Woofer is? Ghost Woofer, rather? Would that be... whatchamacallit? you know, the whatchamacallit. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head now. Um, the dog with the candle on its head, the ghost thing. You know what I'm talking about. Now we are really playing riddles. Uh, Alright, they're gone. Spoof? No, I don't spoof. Nope, we playing legitimately. I'm just driving from gym to gym. I put way too much effort and years and money and all that sort of stuff into my account to get it banned for spoofing, so spoofing's for asshats. Yeah, like I don't really care how people play the game. It's like if you want to spoof, cool, go for it. Play as long as you're not harassing other players, like kicking them out of gyms and all that sort of stuff. Cool. Play the game however you want to play it. I've always just played it legitimately, so we'll stick to playing legitimately. And honestly, if I wanted to play like a Pokemon game from home, I'd just play one of the main series games. I wouldn't bother playing Pokemon Go. The whole idea of it is to, Frank, I didn't I? Yeah, I did send you one, Frank. Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did because I invited 4 people. Did you get in? Louis, yeah, you got in. Frank, did you end up getting in? Because I did send you an invite. You didn't have enough coins to get in. All good. Not now, Anthony. We're doing raids. Like, whenever I'm hosting raids or doing an event or something like that, guys, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm not, like, doing battles and stuff, so you just have to wait. You didn't get it. I did send it through, I'm pretty sure. Because I did invite 4 people, so unless I invited another Frank, try restarting your game, because sometimes it can just be a game delay thing. So yeah, try restarting your game, and I'll send you one for the next one, dude. You wait for the next one. Didn't you get into this one, Louis? Wait, who ended up getting it? Because we've got 4 people in there. Wait, what is going on? Who got into the raid? Can I do it tomorrow? If you see me online. Won't be streaming tomorrow. I don't stream the hatch days, guys. I don't do hatch days. Because eggs are the biggest scam in the game. Oops. That truck just hit the tree. Now he's going to drive off with it. Yep, just knocked a huge branch out of the tree. Well done, Sunshine. Realized that he probably shouldn't have parked there and just kept driving like, whoops, that wasn't me. Do you stream the hatch days? Someone may concern about daylight savings tomorrow. Sorry. Someone may concern about daylight savings tomorrow and may not be starting 1 hour tomorrow. No, I won't be streaming for the hatch days because I don't do hatch days. I'd have to hatch all the eggs that I've already got in my bag and then pick up. It's just like, I'm not gonna put myself through all of that sort of thing because it got like a whole bunch of 5k eggs that I would have to hatch first before I can even pick up the eggs for the event, and then And it's like, no, not shiny. So yeah, I've never worried with the hatchies. But yes, concerning your question about daylight savings, it does end in... Wait, is it tonight or tomorrow? I can't remember if it's tonight or tomorrow, but daylight savings does end this weekend here in Australia. And also, if you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button on the stream. It ends tonight. Okay. Well, there you go. That answers your questions. Flicks over it. Yeah, I know it's 2 a.m. I just couldn't remember if it was tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, tonight. So yes, it will start an hour early tomorrow. You sent the ticket as a gift. Oh, dude, you really shouldn't have, because I wasn't planning on being out here for the whole day. Like, I really appreciate it, but now I sort of feel obligated to be out for the whole day doing raids when I wasn't planning on being out for the whole day. Thanks, man. Did I even get it? Did it tell me that I got it? I was happy just to do the things that I was doing. Like the raids that I was doing with the passes that I had, and just being done with it, because it's not a useful raid boss or anything like that, so I do appreciate it, but I thought I sort of made it clear that I wasn't really interested in it at the start of the stream, but thank you. Alright, we'll drive up to our next raid. So, if you would like into the next raid, Frank, you said that you wanted in, so I'll check you down. Oh man, chocolate all over me. Don't know where that came from. Alright, Frank, I'll check you down for the next one. Louis and Python, I'm assuming that you guys are keen for the next one. And my chat is doing a really bad job at updating today. I don't know what is going on. I'm gonna just close that and reopen it, and hopefully it'll... Okay, hopefully that'll read. Alright, so some dude pulled over and pulled the branch off of the road. But that truck that ran into the tree and knocked the branch out of the tree has just driven up the road about 100 meters and pulled over to the side, so he decided that he better, like, flee the scene of the crime. He's not going to stick around. Oh. It seems like my chat is still being very bad. Okie dokie. Who would like to jump into this next raid? So I've got Frank, Louis, you said that you want to do a few. Python, I'm assuming that you want to do a few. I didn't think my phone was going to overheat this badly. So I want to plug it into the charger, but I don't think it's going to charge because it's already incredibly hot. not that time of year, man. It shouldn't be. Oh god, that is incredibly hot. Angel, you sent me a friend request. You guys, you'll have to send me a friend request. I'm not adding you guys. You have to add me. Check if we're friends. I don't know what your in-game name is, dude, so I can't. You'll have to let me know what your in-game name is, otherwise I can't check it. How you going, Simona? You want to jump in? Okay, I'll check you down. Simona. You just added me. Take the cover off of the phone so it doesn't heat up as much. And now I really wish they would start making phones that actually had some grip to them. Why does every phone have to have like its body that it's basically made out of ice and it just slip and slides all over the place? You got enough to get a pass. Okay. Goku. So yeah, Angel, if you're on my friends list, just let me know what your in-game name is. If not, send me a friend request. Like I said, it's easier if you guys check. Yeah, it's always easier if you guys just add me. So my code is tagged in the chat. Hey Dongara. Welcome in. Alright. Angel, this is you. Cool. Angel hurt. Gara, you'll hop into some raids probably just to see if you can get the shiny. Oh, good. I'm assuming you're just going to invite yourself. So we got Frank. Oh yeah, Fitzy, you can just invite yourself if you're going to jump in. You just ate some ramen. Ready for this? All good. All right, I will create a quick list. All right, Frank, I've got you for this next raid. I swear to God, my phone overheats so badly now. It never used to be this bad, and now all of a sudden it is just, it gets so hot. Yeah, because I can't remember it being this hot last year when I was hosting raids like this. On raid days where it's not even that hot. Like, I'm just sitting in the car, I'm not sitting in the sun. It's like 17 degrees today, so it's not a hot day by any stretch of the imagination, but my phone is like overheating incredibly bad. Oh, yeah, I should probably heal up. Hang on, don't jump in yet, guys. People that were going to invite themselves. How you doing, Glam? How you doing, Brian? Welcome in, guys. We should still have enough time to get this one done. Usually I don't jump in with raids that have got this little time left on them, but we should be alright. Yeah, so for the guys that have just come in, how you guys doing? Welcome in. You like the new 25 characters? For what, Anthony? What are we talking about? Characters for what? Oh, the characters in game, the avatars, how they're animated now. No, Frank, you should still be able to get into the raids, because a few of the guys that are in here are in America that are jumping in. So that shouldn't be an issue. Did you restart your game, like I said? Because I am sending, like you just saw that I did send it through to you, so you should be getting them. I don't know why you wouldn't be getting them. I live in Australia, yes. How'd I go with the Paldean Taurus? I haven't any, but like when it comes to stuff like that, I just don't bother. I got other things going on that I just like. I don't have the game open, so I don't get people's invites. Are you joking me? Are you gonna? Is this happening with everybody else or just me? Okay, so I'm guessing that the raid finished before we actually got into the thing. So, okay, nobody lost their pass, which is good, just because you lose your pass until you actually get into the raid. So I'm assuming that raid despawned before it actually started. So restart your game, guys, and I'll send out invites to the same people once the new ones pop up. Yeah, as for the Paldean raids, like the Tauros raids, I'm getting sick of them adding new stuff and just locking them in eggs or putting them in raids or anything. We don't get new Pokemon in the wild anymore unless it's some crappy little thing that nobody really cares about. So I'm sick of giving Niantic money, especially when they're selling the game off. It's one of the reasons why I didn't bother buying the ticket today. So I do appreciate it being gifted to me, but I just wasn't planning on buying the ticket because I'm like, man, I'm sick of giving Niantic money just for like Pokemon and stuff these days. It's getting too much, especially when it's like every single weekend it's just something new. I don't think they deserve my money anymore. You did one because you had a free pass. I saw that on I said Tinder, Twitter. Don't think you would have posted it on Tinder. I mean, maybe you did. Maybe that's how you're trying to attract a mate. Look, ladies, I got myself a Paldean 100 Tauros, bro. I did get a Hundo and a Shiny Tauros, like original ones, on my other account. Back to back when they were hatching from eggs. So I was able to transfer the Shiny over to my main account, but the Hundo will forever be locked on the other account. Can I join? No, I don't have remote. I'm not using remote. You have to join my raids, guys. I'm not jumping into your raids. I just finished saying that I'm not spending money, so I'm not buying remote raid passes or anything for this, so... Alright, hopefully we got everybody in. Frank, are you still not able to get into the raids? No, you're in. Good. Good, you finally made it in. Yeah, YouTube is doing a terrible job of updating the chat and the views and all that sort of stuff today. I keep having to close the chat and reopen it just so it stuff pops up. But it's YouTube, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Alright. Has anybody managed to get a shiny so far? Isn't that nice? It tried to use a charge attack. Aww. That's so cute. As soon as the raid timer hit 0 on your screen, the raid tab turned orange, and no raid was in. You restarted the app, okay. Yeah, I think the last one just glitched out because it was sort of right at the end. That's why I usually don't jump into raids that late, but I thought we had enough time to get into it, sort of thing, but we didn't. Hey, we got the shiny. Charged and ready. I got hardest hitter. Oh wait, I didn't have to give that a... Doesn't matter. Oh my god, it is so warm. Why is my phone so hot? Like literally the top of the phone is like burning my hand. That's hot to the touch. It's that hot to the touch. Because it doesn't have a case on, it won't stay balanced on the steering wheel. It keeps slipping off. It's not bad. The steering wheel behind where the phone is sitting is like hot. You got another Tendo. How do you get more encounters with Giovanni? You just need super rocket radars. So yeah, your best bet is to just stockpile them when you get the radars. So me, I have 29 rocket radars. And that's just because I stockpile them after the Comday research and stuff like that. And then once he gets a boss that you want to do, you can just spam them and get as many as you want, because you just need to keep battling the leaders until you get the super rocket radar. You can only get 1 or 2 or something like that every time they the boss rolls around, the new boss changes. That's why you got to stockpile them from phone. Will you just stay? I can't even touch the phone without it sliding off of the steering wheel. Yeah, you got to stockpile them when you get the rewards from research and stuff. Alright, got you. T.O., I know that you keep sending me invites, but keep in mind that these are only for raids. So there's no point adding me and then thinking that you're going to stay on my friends list. If you're going to jump into raids, cool. If not, then you're just going to be removed again. Hey, Becky. Sorry, ma'am. Welcome in. Frank. I don't know if you're joining again. Who is joining the next raid? Thanks for the invite. No worries, Angel. So yeah, if you want to jump into the next raid, guys, let me know and I'll chuck you in. Simona. You figured out how to join the raids without. Yeah, as long as you're a high enough friendship level with me, you can just invite yourselves. You have one more pass, Angel. Okay. You'll jump in last one. You got to get the hockey. No worries, Fitzy. Okay. I suppose we'll drive up to the next one. Victor, I've got you on the list. Are you down with raids? For now, gotta save them for the next legendary rotation. All good. Keep in mind that the raid bosses for the next few weeks I don't think are going to be great. We're just going to get the rest of the taboos. And then some other stuff sort of in between them. Because they'll do like a taboo, something else, sort of thing. So I don't think we're going to be getting great raid bosses for the next month or so. Alright, so I've got Victor, Tioki, whatever it was, Simona and Angel. Is there anybody else? Do I know what's after the taboos? No. They don't release raid bosses in like that advanced sort of thing. We'll only know what they are a month. Like what's available for the month. Getting sick of that happening. Charger, but I think it's going to be too hot. No, it's actually charging, surprisingly. Even though it's as hot as it is. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to swap the phones around and it's just going to have to sit on them. Ah! Nothing's working today. Why is everything being so difficult today? It's just one of those days. Luigi, sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to send them out. No. Damn it. Sorry guys, you're going to like try and let me know sooner. Like before I jump into the raid, otherwise I'm just going to not see it in time. But I'll get you guys into the next one. You could always invite... Louis, you should be a high enough friendship level with me that you can probably invite yourself to the raids. Oh, God, tired. Ugh. So yeah, if I go silent like I am at the moment, guys, it's like I apologize for that. My brain's just stopped working because yeah. I need to start going to bed earlier. Am I ready? No, I don't do hatch days. No hatch days, because I always find that they're a scam, because you need to buy like the remote raid passes, you need to buy the incubators, you need to clear out your egg storage as it is, and then pick up the new eggs, and it's just, I never do them. You need to get rid of eggs. That's exactly why I don't do them, because I'm just like, I got, yeah, too many other things to worry about than having to go and hatch a whole bunch of 5k eggs and then not spin any Pokestops waiting for the event to start. And it's just, if they let you throw your eggs away before the event started, I might be a little bit more inclined to give them a go, but yeah, I've just got other things to do. Shiny King, you can send me an invite. Also, hello, how you doing? Yeah, so my code is tagged in the chat, guys, so if you want to send me an invite, so not an invite, a friend request. Not the shiny. Hey, Fitzy, you got the shiny? Nice, dude. Well done. No worries, Angel. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Enjoy the rest of your evening. But it's good that you got it on the last raid, dude. Fitzy, that you were doing. You just sent me a friend request, Nintendo guy. No worries. Alright, so I've got Pokey, UC, and Louis. Nintendo guy. So speaking of Nintendo, you guys have probably seen the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2. How are we all feeling? We all pumped for the Switch 2? Do we not like the aggressive monetization that Nintendo is doing with it? You're in California? Nice. Like, I'm not gonna like try and stereotype or anything like that, but with a name like Angel, I was assuming that you're probably in that region of the world. Are you subbed? Cheers, Shiny King. The price increases are nuts. Yeah. For digital games, like I'm in Australia, so we already pay $80 to $90 for a Switch game, sort of thing. If they're going up to like $80 or $90 US, that means that here in Australia we're paying like $120, $130 per game. But I was listening to Charlie, like Moist Critical, talk about it, and he says a good point that it's probably only going to be first-party games that are going to cost that much. So any game that's released by Nintendo, they will have the higher price tag on them. Other games created by third-party companies, like anything else, they'll probably be cheaper. But still, like $80 for a digital game is just like... And then you got to buy the console on top of that, and then you got to buy the new SD card just because they don't work with the old SD cards. Even the cartridge games that you buy, they're going to be basically, you buy the cartridge and put it in, and it just lets you download the game. So you're still not buying a physical copy of the game. You're getting basically like a code in a box, but with a special little thing that you put into your actual Switch, which is, again, it's not actually giving you the game. You're not owning a physical copy of it, so therefore if you lose your account or Nintendo wants to ban you or any of that sort of stuff, you just lose access to all the games that you've paid for, which I find criminal. So one of the things that I've seen people saying is just like, okay, like, I can't remember where it was. I think it was a comment on Charlie's video where they're saying, okay, well, if purchasing doesn't actually mean ownership anymore, then piracy doesn't, mean theft. Which, this sort of aggressive monetization is just going to push people back towards, like, especially if people don't own a copy of the game physically, it's just going to make people pirate again. Like, people will happily pirate games again just because if it's just going to cost them an arm and a leg. I mean, the cost of living is already... inflation does suck, but that doesn't justify companies that are already making billions of dollars putting the prices up on things that they were already making a huge profit off of anyway. Keen for the Switch 2, not going to lie. Trading in your old one in the drop of prices a little bit. It's still not a lot, though. Same as us in Canada, definitely gonna be over 100 for the first, exactly, yeah, like 120, 130 bucks sort of thing. Thanks for the invite. You have no more remote raid passes. No worries, Simona. Have I got the shiny? Yeah, we got the shiny. God damn it, why does that keep happening? Sorry, we did get one from, not the last raid that we did, the one before that. Pen. Hey, I almost got you. But I already had 2 before we did raid day today anyway. So yeah, we've done 4 raids so far. We got 1 shiny, but as you can see, we already had 3 shinies. Yeah, it's purple. So this is normal Audino. So it's a purple color. When you do the Mega Evolution, it's basically non-noticeable shiny. It's like the eye color changes. That's about it. Everything else is the same. What's the CP for the hundo? Don't know. I don't ever bother checking. That's what you guys are here for. Google, my friends, Google. Daddy Audino, aren't they female Pokemon though? They're all male. That was a female. I thought they were an all-female species. Yeah, we're gonna get scurvy with the pirate rates. Exactly. Well, back in the day, when I didn't have money, which I still don't really have, that was basically how I got all my entertainment. Music, movies. Oh my God. Brain is not... Music, movies, games, you name it. It's just like, you'd get onto your torrent sites and you'd download that stuff. And then I sort of got out of it because when I started streaming, I was like, I want legitimate copies of the game if I'm streaming them online and all that sort of stuff. But these game companies are seriously pushing us back towards doing that piracy thing again. This is like, if they're going to charge us an arm and a leg, as I said, with cost of living already being as expensive as it is, like, people have more important things to spend their money on. Food, rent, education, their car to get to work, all that, Yeah, so it's just getting to the point where people can't afford entertainment anymore. So we're just going to start living these boring lives where it's like, get up, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep. There's no entertainment in amongst any of that, because every single thing is a streaming service these days as well. I mean, look at YouTube, for instance. One thing that has really been annoying me with YouTube lately is the amount of ads that you now have to watch for anything. They are just cramming ads into absolutely everything. watch one 15-minute video and you got to spend 5 of those minutes watching ads. Like, I understand it. That's how, creators and stuff make their money online. Ad revenue is part of the stuff that I earn as well, but not as aggressive as they have. It's all just to do with greed. YouTube is just trying to milk as much money out of you as possible and forcing you to get a subscription to their premium services. That's all it is. It's like, either we're going to make the money off of you through ad revenue, or we're going to make you get sick of seeing all these ads and make you sign up to our premium service. And that way we're going to get your money anyway. And Google owns YouTube. They already make billions upon billions of dollars a year. How much more money do they need? It's 11:54, so unfortunately it's not ready. Your event doesn't start for you until 2 p.m. Yes, you can still get the shinies from my raids, guys, so just keep that in mind. You're spending $100 next month on the rocket radars. Well, if that's what you spend your money on, isn't there a Team Rocket event this? I'm not sure. They usually announce the Team Rocket events sort of a week or so before they. All right, let's jump into this one before we run out of time. I'm just rambling on, guys. Sorry. Talking about the problems of the world at the moment rather than actually doing raids. Hey, doing Zub? Welcome in. Let me just send these invites out and then I'll get back to our discussion in just a second, guys. Okay, so we got Pookie, we got Louie, a Nintendo guy, Goku. Yeah, I got you on the list, Shiny King. I just sent you one. Thank you, Josh. It is 961 for a non-weather boosted and 1201. Alright, so we've got those written down. I'll probably forget them, but and also, if you would like into raids, just let me know. And that goes for everybody in the chat. If you want into raids, guys, just send me a friend request if you need to. If you're already on my friends list, just let me know and I'll track you down. How you doing, Negan? Welcome in. Zub, sorry, man. Do you talk to the doctor? Oh, sorry, no. No, I haven't been to my doctor yet. Oh, there's only 4 of us? What happened? Who's in? He's a Kanto Nintendo guy, and okay, we're missing Louis. You just did your 8 passes. That's what I was planning on doing for the day. I was just going to come out, do my 8 passes, use some premium passes, and pretty much just be done with the day, because it's not really useful for anything. I've got the shiny. I stay out for the whole day, but then one of the guys gifted me a ticket. Oh, thank you, but I didn't really want to. It's like one of those, it's just like, I'm thankful because somebody went out of their way and spent the money to buy me the ticket and all that sort of stuff, and I'm appreciative of that. But at the same time, it's just like, I really wasn't planning on staying out for the whole day, because now I feel obligated to stay out, so I don't waste their money. Because, out of the generosity of their heart, they sent me the ticket. It's just like, oh, thanks. It's like sort of when your parents buy you socks for Christmas, and it's just like, it's the thought that counts sort of thing, and you're just like, thanks, thank you, but it's like, no, I'm appreciative of you guys, like I said, doing kind things for me like that, but at the same time, it's just like, Yeah, sometimes it's just like, damn it, now I feel obligated to stay up for the whole day. That's alright. It's only 3 hours. We're an hour in, so we've only got 2 hours left. I did have my heart set on going home and having a bit of a nap because I didn't sleep last night, and then playing Schedule 1 for the rest of the night. How am I? I'm tired, Zub. I'm very tired. But that's... I suppose it has something to do with me not really sleeping, because I didn't sleep well last night because I had sinus problems. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I think I sound a little bit nasally today. Yeah. Because I couldn't breathe all night, so I was having to breathe through my mouth, so my mouth was really dry all night, and just couldn't sleep. It's just that time of year where it's transitioning from hot weather back into cold weather, so my sinuses play up. I get all stuffy and just can't breathe out of my nose, which is horrible. But yeah, so a combination of not being able to sleep and staying up until like 4 a.m. 2 nights in a row playing Schedule 1. Hey, thank you for VVVVIPing, Negan. 35 months. That's a lot of months. This is what, 2.5 years? Over 2.5 years? That's actually almost 3 years, yeah. Shiny vibes. Hi Jimmy, a friend recommended your channel. You'd like to join for raids. Your Jimmy Exxon? Jimmy Exxon. Jimmy's on. I'm gonna say Jimmy's on. That probably sounds the best. You already sent me a friend. Okay, no worries. I'll get you into the next raid, Abel. You recommended your channel to a friend. Okay, so you recommend. Okay, no worries. Thank you, Joe. No shiny. It kicked you out of the raid. When you're if you're battling, you should be able to get back in to the raid. No, you shouldn't have lost your pass. You should be able to get back into the raid and get the encounter. If you use your pass and actually got into the battle, shiny, says it might be because the raid has finished. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so this raid that we just did, it has finished. So if the raid was still active, you would have been able to jump back in and get the encounter. So unfortunately, because the raid has finished, you would have lost your pass without if you contact Niantic support and just tell them what happened, usually you will get your pass back. But yeah, you just contact Niantic support, submit a ticket, and just explain what happened, and then in a few days' time, they'll probably send you a reply and say, yeah, here's your ticket, and I'll give you your pass back, sort of thing. It's usually what happens. Alright. So we've got... good old Jimmy X and Simon. Okie dokie. Who else would like into this next raid? Okay, you say, yeah, you got kicked out of the battle while... So, yeah, if you get kicked out just before the battle starts, you won't use your pass, but if you're in the actual, the raid and you have lost Pokemon and all that sort of stuff, it counts as your pass is being used. So, yeah, contact Niantic support and they should be able to get you your pass back. Oh, oh, oh man, I'm tired. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you want into this next raid, because we don't have to move. Yeah, I can get you back into this one. What was your in-game name? You were Nintendo guy, yeah? Okay, yeah, I've got you on the list again. Oh, my God, I'm so tired. One last try for you, Louis. Okay, I've got you on the list. Is there anybody else that would like to jump in? How you doing, Anthony? Welcome back again. When can you come to Australia? Whenever you want. It's not North Korea, so you don't need to worry about trying to get into the country or anything like that. I mean, at this point, I should also say it's not America, and you don't have to worry about trying to get into the country. Alright, I guess we will try with who we've got. We've got more than enough, should be fine. Oh my god, my sinuses are still giving me issues. Alright, Jimmy, Simone, Nintendo guy, and Louis. Because then you could just walk to the raid. It depends on where you are. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, remember that Australia is a pretty big country. So it depends on where you are about walking to the raids. Like, Australia as a whole is pretty much the same size as the continental US. It is on the bigger side of countries in the world. James, you got a 98% shiny. It's so nice, dude. My best one was like a 90% or an 80 something percent before. Shiny. Who is it? Louis, Jim, Canto. You're missing Simone and Nintendo. Shiny King. Did you not get the invite, or? If it's far from when you're hosting it, you could drive. I suppose, as I said, it depends on where you go in Australia. Yeah, there are several states and territories in Australia. two of those states take up like actually no, it's probably three. I don't know, because one's a territory. Two states and one territory take up like the vast majority of Australia. Wayne's Pokeball, yeah, okay, no worries. I'll get you into the next raid, dude. We low-key need a new president. We have prime ministers in Australia, not presidents. And unfortunately, at this point in time, it's either a choice between Albanese or Dutton. And honestly, like, it's like choosing between a turd, like a douche and a turd sandwich. But we're probably better off just staying with who we've got, because Dutton is just going to be all about business and stuff, like every Liberal leader. Plus, he's a misogynistic Voldemort. Wayne's World was such a goated movie. I haven't seen either of them in a long time. You mean, oh, you were in a battle with Sierra? Okay, no worries. We've got plenty of raids shiny, so don't stress. It's all good. We got more than enough people to get them done, so I can get you into the next one if you're ready. As soon as I'm done with this catch, we should be able to drive up to the next one. Apparently, if he keeps doing what he does, Australia will fall. But who's saying that? Hey, we got another shiny. Dude. This is a problem when you've got a two-party system. Like, again, I don't really want to go into politics, because politics is not why we're here. But this is the problem when you got a two-party system. You can have all these other independents which are out there, which are like, vote for us and we'll change that. But it's just like, they sell their votes to the two major parties. So it doesn't matter who you vote for. Labour or Liberals are going to get into power. The same thing in America. Democrats or Republicans are going to get into power. There's no point voting for a third party, just because at the end of the day, they're not going to get enough votes for them to actually take power. So yeah, their votes just ended up getting sold to one of the two parties anyway. So you need to do your research on who they're affiliated with and who's actually going to get their votes. So if you are going to vote for a third party system, you know that your vote is just going to go to the party of choice, like the two major parties of your choice, sort of thing, even if you don't like them. Please add Niantic. If you send me a friend request, guys, I will get to you as soon as I'm done with the raids. And I'll add you guys, and then we'll go up to the next raid, which is just up there. That one. Mate, I don't want to be a politician. I don't want to make Australia great again. Australia is fine pretty much the way that it is, just because we have an education system which actually educates people to the point where they can make somewhat wise decisions, unlike other countries in the world at the moment. Niantic. Okay, so I thought I was spelling that wrong. I'm like, hang on. That doesn't say Niantic. Niantic, my god. Because honestly, the last thing that we need right now is, like, in Australia, is a party like One Nation or the Trumpets of Patriots getting into charge, like getting in charge of the country, just because all they're going to try and do is just make it what America is at the moment, which is just, we don't need that. Saka. Because yes, Clive Palmer and Gina Reinhardt and stuff like that, which are Australia's richest people, all they want to do is just sell our resources overseas and make us pay top dollar for it. Louis, you want to get in? Shiny King, you want to get in? Nintendo guy. Like, they're the type of people that would love our country to be exactly what American politics is, just because then they could do whatever they want without having to pay any sort of repercussion. Like, mining companies already pay less tax in Australia than teachers do. So that's why these people are multi-billionaires, just because they don't have to pay the taxes that they should be paying, because they're the country's resources. But because mining is privatized, they can just take as much money as they want. Again, I'm getting into politics when I don't really want to get into politics, but you guys force me. So yeah, all the money that Clive Palmer is spending at the moment on advertising for his Trumpets of Patriots bloody party or whatever it is, he talks about how, you know, no Australian child should go unfed and all that sort of stuff. He's spent more money in the past few months trying to make these stupid ads to make people vote for him. He could have just put that money towards those starving children. But no, he wouldn't do that, just because that means he'd actually have to make it look like he cared. All he wants to do is get power, and by doing that, you manipulate stupid people. That's how politics works. You lie to people and they believe your lies. But that's enough about politics. We're not talking about that anymore. We're here to catch Pokemon. And that's just all politics in a nutshell. They just manipulate you by telling you what you want to hear. When's the next raid? We're about to do it, Shiny. Sorry, I was on a bit of a rant then, because people keep forcing me to talk about politics. Not forcing. Just don't talk about politics, guys, because I'm too opinionated on the subject. And we're here to catch Pokemon. Hey bro, you're back in another... Fly away. Sorry, it's flying here. You're back in another stream, ready for Mega Audino. You got the shiny so far. You got one shiny so far. Nice. You've still got you added from the past stream. You should. Okay, so I actually have you, because make sure, because I think I may have removed you, dude. Because I did have to go and remove a bunch of people. Yeah, you'll have to resend me a friend request, dude. Fly. Get out of the car. I think you went that time. So yeah, anybody that needs to send me a friend request, my code is tagged in the chat. So I'll just jump in with the guys that we've got now, and then I will get you into the next raid IKEA. This time we've got plenty more time on the timer, so even if you do get kicked out, you will still have a chance to get back into the raid, hopefully. Sure. I really should have made a list up for this one before jumping in, but it's fine. Wayne. Zach Ash. Nintendo. And Louis. What are you talking about? No more raids. Invites can be sent. I haven't even sent any invites out yet. Anya, I have sent you an invite. Yes. I'll, as soon as I'm more able, I'll send you one. Nice. Alright, that should be everybody. Hopefully everyone will get in. Tef has also jumped into these raids. You'll do one raid and then add me. Okay, no worries, dude. We're doing this raid now as well, so you've got time, sort of thing. He didn't get the invite for some reason. I did say, sometimes they just don't go through in time. The invite system has always been a bit broken, sort of thing, so I'll try again for the next one. But we are almost halfway through the day, guys. It is about 3:30. Awkward Shiny King. Shiny vibes. No shiny. If you did from this raid, do let me know. I'm pretty sure Negan's used her invites for the day. All her passes. I don't think she's wasting any remote raid passes on this, which is perfectly fine. As I said, I was perfectly happy just using my free tickets for the day and then a couple of premium passes and then just being like, alright, I'm done, guys. But one of you very friendly people bought me the ticket and I was just like, nah. Thank you! Thank you so much! That's alright, it gives me the excuse to be out for the whole day. And again, I didn't have to buy the ticket, so again, I shouldn't be complaining. I'm not complaining, like I said, I'm thankful for that. That I can't speak English. I'm thankful that I've got a community of people that are willing to, you know, spend their hard-earned money on buying me stuff in the game. As those guys don't have to. I appreciate it. Alright, we got IKEA and Mari. Mari and Twins. Twinsy, alright. Shiny King, you said that you wanted, so Nintendo. The C family, you were... Sorry, what was your in-game name? Are you're Jamara? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you on the list. Honestly, James, I am surprised at how quick Hawthorn turned it around. They lost their first 6 games of the season last year and then just turned into this powerhouse that could hardly be beaten. And then so far this year, they've just kept it going. I don't know how not Luke Hodge, what's his name? Sam Mitchell, has taken that team and made them play as good as they have. Because on paper, they don't really seem like a good like they've got good players on the team, but there are better teams that you would be like, that's good. Like there's a few surprising teams this year. Adelaide, Gold Coast of all teams is like, what the hell? And that's just because Hardwick is their coach now, so he knows how to coach a team. Like look what he did with Richmond. So yeah, Damien Hardwick being in charge of that team is just a good coach. So yeah, Sam Mitchell's doing a good coaching role. Dimmer Hardwick's doing a good coaching role. And then there's been some surprise drops. Some of the teams that just aren't playing as good as they were in previous years. And again, the Bulldogs just sitting in the middle of the pack. But we're doing well for the amount of players that we're missing at the moment. To be sitting 2-1 out of 3 games, we're doing well. And we only really lost that game against Collingwood because they had like 6 extra players on their team and the umpires. And that's not just me saying that, being a biased observer. A lot of non-biased observers and like people in the commentator world and all that sort of stuff have said the same thing. Bulldogs would have won that game if the umpires actually umpired it fairly. But they don't want to piss off the Collingwood supporters just because they might get stabbed. Essendon still sucks, yeah. Man, I don't feel sorry for Essendon because I grew up around a whole bunch of really arrogant Essendon supporters. Like, most of my friends were Essendon supporters growing up. And being a Bulldog supporter, that was back when we were struggling, like, really badly. Like, we were a really bad team. Oh, we're so good because we're Essendon. Oh, you're crap because you're... And then not winning a premiership in over 20 years. I laugh so much. I'm just like, ha, ha. And then they went through their whole saga and all that sort of stuff as well. I'm like, ha, suck it, Essendon. During the 90s, Essendon was a really powerful team. Just order ships won. But again, most of them come from like those 3 big teams. Most of their premierships come from a time when there was only like 8 to 10 teams in the league, and that was still the VFL, and they're all like 1920s, 30s, 40s sort of premierships and all that sort of stuff. It's like, yeah, they don't really count anymore. It's not the same game that used to be played back in those days today, sort of thing. So yeah, like Collingwood won its first 5 or 6 premierships when there was only like 4 teams in the league. So it's like, bro, that hardly counts when we're in an 18-team like league now. I don't know. You're just a Geelong supporter. See, that's on you. Like, I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna make you sound like me. Become arrogant. I'm sorry to say. It's partly to do with your coach, because Chris Scott, he's just an arrogant ass clown. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't like Chris Scott. He's always got something to complain about. It's like, oh, it's not fair. They did this and they did that, and oh, the pitch wasn't good enough, and blah blah blah. And it's like, shut up. Just shut. I don't mind the team, but I don't like your coach. I do not like Chris Scott. He's just a whinger. It might, because I'm sitting under trees, so the stream might be a bit laggy. If it is, I apologize. It looks okay, yeah. The internet's probably going to be a little bit, a little bit laggy just because of the trees and stuff that I'm sitting under. Chat bad news, no. Like I said, I don't mind Geelong as a team, and like I don't want to rip on you and be like, oh, Geelong sucks and all that sort of stuff. But I don't like Chris Scott. He does whinge a lot, sort of thing. Thanks for the raids, bro. You need to go. No worries, Abel. Thanks for tuning in, dude. And he's not the only, like, there is other coaches that I think are a bit in the league, sort of thing. Yeah. But he's just probably my most disliked coach in the league, sort of thing. Alright, so we got IKEA, Jamari, Twinsy, Nintendo. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into this next raid? I think another reason why I think the whole Geelong thing has gotten a little bit old is because it was easier to support them back when they were still like that coming up team that was, but now that they've been at the top for so long, it's like I think they need to move aside and let one of the other teams sort of come through. Yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to support a team when they've been just at that top of the thing for so long. It's one of the reasons why I never liked Essendon growing up, see, because they were always around that top part of the ladder. As again, Geelong's still a good team. They just annoy me sometimes. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. What else was I going to say? Oh, I think, yeah, one of the other things that Geelong does do that's a little bit shifty is the fact that they've got their salary cap, but then they've also got, oh, hey, come play for Geelong and we'll buy you some farmland as well over, out near Geelong and stuff like that. So they've got incentives to poach players from other teams by paying them a smaller salary cap, but giving them benefits on top of that, which is sort of against the rules. Like, they do it in the letter of the law where they can get away with it because technically it's not breaking the rules, but it is breaking the rules because they're giving players more money than they should be getting, sort of thing, so they can poach better players from other teams when they really shouldn't be able to afford them. So yeah, at least they're not cheating like Carlton did, where they just, oh, sorry, we didn't realise that we had a salary cap. We were just paying players whatever we wanted. Alright, I've got this on the list. Alright, we'll jump in with who I've got. How do you get live? Like, how do I live stream? Is that what you're asking? You use the YouTube app if you're on Android. Shavu, I've got you on the list. Wayne's what? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna jump out of this raid and actually make a list up because we're getting more. I'm too busy rambling on. Sorry, guys. I'm getting distracted. I'm in a ranty mood today. Okay, it was about politics. Now it's about football. All right, Wayne's World, I've got you on the list. Yeah, Premier, I've got you on the list. You haven't watched a game in a while. You've met Gary Ablett, though. Which one? The drug addict or the son? Nah, I grew up watching Gary Ablett Sr. He was a great player, but he turned into a crazy religious nut job that ate ecstasy pills like they were candy. And then, wasn't he responsible for a girl's death? because he gave her drugs or something like that. I can't even remember the story, but yeah, didn't he like give drugs to a girl that ended up ODing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoever got that we shouldn't have on the list. Okay. There we go. No, you don't think so? I'm positive that that was a story, like, during the... It was either the late 90s or early 2000s. It was after he was a player, like, it wasn't while he was actually playing. And I'm talking about Gary Ablett Sr., not Jr. Geelong fans hate all that. Yeah, because you guys had the big rivalry during, like, the mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s, the big Hawthorn-Geelong rivalry. Because every single grand final was basically Hawthorn-Geelong. Okay, yeah, sorry, Anya, I didn't see that, but I will chuck you on the list when I send out these next invites. You heard some of the sons has killed their dads in footy. That was recently. I think there was a son that ended up killing his dad. His dad was an AFL player, but the son wasn't. Oh no! What wasn't that the old Adelaide coach? Didn't his son murder him? Yeah, that's. Oops. Yeah, what was his name? I can't remember his name now. That happened like 10 years back or something like that. The last Adelaide coach, his son was an ice addict and ended up murdering him. Who am I? No. Yeah, that happened like 10, 15 years ago or something. Hopefully you get a shiny. You really would kill another fruit. But would you kill your own dad for the shiny? That's pretty low. It was just the subject matter, so I felt it was fitting. But yeah, it's not a funny thing. We shouldn't joke about that sort of stuff. You didn't get there. I did send it out fairly late, Anya, so maybe it just didn't come through in time. I will chuck you on the list for the next one. Sometimes, if I don't send them out early enough, it just doesn't give the game enough time to send them through to you. Request didn't come through, you were in it. Sorry, what was your in-game name again, Shabu? And I'll chuck you on the list for the next one as well. Because again, like I said, sometimes they just don't come through fast enough. You're probably okay. I think, weren't you the last person that got sent? Yeah. Sorry, I'll chuck you guys both on the list for the next one. Come on, mate. Just hurry up and die already. Oh, my phone is overheated to the point where it ain't charging. Oh, that is spicy. Alright. Shiny vibes. So who we got? Creamy and not the shiny. Oh, thanks, Kyogre. See, I forgot what it's like having a buddy that actually returns serve. Alright, we'll move up to this next raid. So, yeah, I've got Anya and Shabu. I've got you guys on the list for the next one, but if you would like into the next raid, guys, let me know and I'll chuck you on the list when I get up there. General, I'll chuck you when I get up there. You didn't get the shiny. Do you think you can get in? Yeah, dude, there's room. No, blood, like, honestly, dude, there's room in the raids, so don't stress. You can get into as many as you want. I'm happy to keep inviting people if they want to get into raids. Might be a bit delayed joining the raid. You gotta hop in the car. All good. All good. Alright, so back here. Alright, so I've got Permi, Niantic, and IKEA. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into a raid? I'm also going to tie my hair back because it's getting annoying. I'm tired. That's right. Luckily, Sawyer sent me a friend request because honestly, General Mace, I completely... It doesn't take much for things to leave my brain because, yeah. One, I'm tired. Two, I have ADHD brain, which makes it that if something is not in the forefront of my mind, it is gone within 4 seconds. Alright. Jimmy, you can. Have you sent me a friend request? Send me a friend request if you need to. I have to turn this fan on. A bit of air blowing on this phone. What was your friend name, Jimmy? Okay, no worries, blood. We're just getting these last couple of people ready to go. Also, if you haven't already, guys, please do hit that like button. Oh, you're Sawyer. Okay, cool. I've got you on the list. Yeah, remember to hit that like button, guys, on the stream. Couple of sheepies just doing sheepy things, as sheep do. Alright, we should be good to go with who we've got. Yeah, I had a feeling today was going to be quiet. I thought that it might be more busy than what Absol Day was, but no, it's still been pretty quiet today. General. Guy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, who was the other one? IKEA. There we go. That's better. If you send me a friend request, West, I can get you into a raid. My code is tagged in the chat. I had a bit of a breakout on my chin. A couple of pimples there and they're painful. So we got 5. So we got IKEA, General, since can't do it myself. So we're missing Premi and Sawyer. I did send them. So I don't know why you guys aren't getting them, because I did send them. Yeah, Jimmy, I sent one through to you. I don't know what happened. Again, guys. Servers are slow as. Awesome. Sorry guys, stream crashed. When it kicked me out of the raid, it also hit my stream. Crashed my stream, I should say. So to answer the questions that I answered while I was not realizing that I wasn't streaming because I was battling, West and Tithons, I'll get to you as soon as I can. I'll add you guys as long as you've sent me the friend request. Yeah, sorry, I'll add you to the next one. I did send you a request, an invite to the last one, but it obviously didn't come through. So yeah, Jimmy and Shavu, try restarting a game if you haven't already, and I'll try again for the next one. Down the list. I swear. My God, my brain. Grammy, that's it. My brain just full stopped working there for a second. For a second, he says. For the whole day so far. My brain hasn't been working. Not a shiny. So yeah, it is almost 4 o'clock, guys. So we've got about an hour left of raids. Hoping it's going to be a shiny one. Pepsi. Firsts. Alright, I got you guys on the list. So, honestly, the next group of raids are going to hatch in like a minute, so we might as well just wait here until the next ones hatch. How many raids have we done so far? That's a good question. 9. So, not as many as I thought. It has been a bit slow. We're taking it a little bit slower than usual. So hopefully we can actually get through the passes that I got from the ticket. Oh, I could have been shine bacon. But yeah, so far for this next raid, we've got Sawyer, Premier, Pepsi, and Firsts. Is there anybody else that wants to get into this next raid? Balance my phone here. Nope. I'm gonna have to hold my phone all day. What do I look like, a phone holding person? It sort of works. Saves me from holding it. I'm just not on screen properly, but I don't think that really matters too much. You're gonna go now, but thanks for the invites. Hope to be back soon in another live. No worries, blood. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, like I said, we've only got like an hour left anyway, so we'll get through as many raids as we can. I'm looking forward to going home and napping for an hour or so, and then spending several hours playing Schedule 1. I can't actually remember how much time this raid had left when I pulled up to it, so it might actually be worth just driving up to the next raid rather than sitting here and waiting, because I don't know how long we can be waiting here for. So let's do that. You guys are just living down there amongst the sea. Okay. Oh, phone, just stay. Why you gotta be so slippy? Oh, okay. Could have pulled up to that one. It popped up just as I was driving past it. That's alright. I can do that now. Alright. Yeah, I've got you on the list, dude. So I've got Anya and both you to your thumbs. Yeah, I've got you on the list, Sawyer, so I've just sent you one. So it was Sawyer, Premi, Pepsi, First, and Niantic. So hopefully everybody will get in. So First in. Canto, which was someone I didn't even invite, but that's okay. What is going on with these invites today? I'm sending them out, but people don't seem to be getting them. I did send one, Anya. I don't know why they're not coming through. It could just be a bad day where, because there's a lot of stuff going on the server, because there's a lot of invites going through, that they're just being slower. But I did send it, so I don't know why it's not coming through. I will try and restart my game after this one, and I'll try again for you guys, because it seems to be the same people, so I will try and do a game restart and see if that helps after this. But yeah, some people that I'm sending to are getting them, and then others aren't, so I don't know why the game is being so glitchy. Sad. It's like I said, we've still got an hour, so there's still plenty of time for me to get you guys into raids. So fingers crossed for the next one. Yeah, everything seems to be glitchy today. My YouTube's being glitchy. It's not updating my view counts or the chat often, sort of thing. So I keep having to close it and reopen it. And invites aren't working. So it seems like everybody decided to just take today off. Very much fading right now as well. Pretty tired. It's hard to keep motivated. Alright, so Chuck, and Premi back on the list. Shiny vibes. What do you know? It's not a shiny. So, is there anybody else that would like to jump into this next raid? Terrible. That's the worst one that we've gotten for the day so far. So I will try restarting the game. But yeah, I feel like, given that we're in the last hour, numbers are going to start dropping off a bit. I think most people are probably done with their raids for today, especially since it's getting late in parts of the world. It's just not a very interesting raid boss, so people aren't willing to stay up all night for it. So we will drive up to the next one. Honestly, I feel like it might just be worth turning around and going back the other way. So we've got, yeah, do that. Silver pineapple is better. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's not useful for anything, so I'm not really worrying too much if I catch them or not. I'm gonna end up catching them either way, more than likely. And the candies that we're getting from them, just they're not really useful because it's not like you're really going to use it for anything. Oh man, now I have to sit here forever. Out nicely. Okay, I was going to say hopefully I didn't drive too far. Go past the gym. My friend code is tagged in the chat. Guys, my friend code will always be tagged in the chat when I'm doing these raid days and raid hours and stuff, so so we got Ojo, bruh. Okay, first. Alright, so we've got how you doing, Wiz? Welcome in. Pokemon Go, you are probably still on my friends list. Yes. No, actually you're not. So yeah, send me a friend request. My code is tagged in the chat. So if you just send me one, I'll get you back on. Yeah, so anybody else that's in the chat that would like to jump into a raid, if you're not already on my friends list, send me a friend request. And if you do send me a friend request, just let me know. Just so one, I know that I'm adding you to the list, and two, because I might not have seen them pop up. That's all. But we've got Niantic, Premi, OJ. Oh my god, OJ. I'm just gonna say OJ because Ojo first and a J Lily so far. Oh, that was you, Justin. Okay, no worries. Wiz, if you want to jump into a raid, let me know and I'll track you down. If you're on my friends list or not. I should have 6, and hopefully, that's you, Wiz. Okay, hopefully, the 2 people that have been trying to get into these raids that just haven't been able to get into one will finally get into one. Given that I've restarted my game now as well as you guys restarting yours, hopefully it'll work. Hopefully the invites will come through a bit quicker. And also now, because I've made a list, because I haven't been bothered about making those lists that I've been doing for most of the stream. I've just been sending out the invites. This does make the inviting a lot quicker. So there's more time for you guys to receive and then jump into the raid. Alright, we got one of you guys in. So that's good. One's in. Send out this last invite in just a second. There we go. And of course, unfortunately, Prairie, you were the last one that got the invite because you weren't in the first group. But you've still got like a whole minute to get in, so fingers crossed. To see that pop up to 6. Come on, surely. Like a whole minute for you to get in. I don't know what to say, Chef. I sent it. There should have been plenty of time for you to get it. I don't know why you didn't get it. Like, are you getting the invites at all? Are they coming through late, or... You don't know, maybe because you're in America. That shouldn't make a difference, because there's other people in here that are from America that have been jumping in for today. So that honestly shouldn't be making a difference where you are in the world. But every now and again we do get this where there's just one person which seems to really struggle getting in. I will send the next one to you like straight away, so you've got like the whole timer to try and get in. But yeah, you've restarted your game, I've restarted my game. There's other people that have been trying to get in that have ended up getting in, so I don't know what it is. Alright, so I've got you on the list for this next one. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into this next raid as well? So yeah, we've only got like 45 minutes or so left, guys, so we'll probably be able to get another 4, maybe 5 raids done at that time. It's not the shiny. Alright, let's try the silver pineapple. See if it makes a difference. Nope, nope. Give it a silver pineapple, it just rejects my balls. How you doing, Rayuga? Welcome in. You said silver pineapples make it easier to catch. What is this? This is not easier. That was a terrible throw. Right, come on, go, get your. I'm going back to. I have 3 balls left. I'm going back to Goldens. Is this one gonna run from me? All right, good times. I shouldn't be doing this for an Audino. These things are just a pain in the ass to catch in general, like in wild ones. Oh, come on. Just attack. Come on, thank you. We got a great throw at least. Yeah, well, yeah, there you go. It was never going to stay anyway. Well, that seemed like a waste of a raid. Yippee. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Can we solo? I don't think so. I think you're gonna need at least a duo for this. It's pretty tanky. But yeah, I would say that you're gonna need a duo for it. Okay, so first, how you doing, Anthony? Welcome back. firsts and Ojo. Alright, so I got firsts, Ojo. Anybody else want to jump into this raid? Let me know. You'll take this one. Sorry, what was your in-game name again, dude? Might be your last one. Oh, good. Wait, you were BRXD. Yeah. Alright. I'm assuming that's probably going to be everybody that we're going to... So we may as well jump in. Anybody else can just jump into the next one. Alright, so Premier, I will send it to you, like, straight away. And then invite the other people. Just so you can have as much time as possible to try and get into the raid. There, so you've got, like, a full 112 seconds to try and get into the raid. First... Joe... Come on. You've got to be able to get into a raid. I'm doing everything I can here to try and get you into a raid. This game's just having none of it. Is he in? Is he in? I don't know. It's not telling me who's in the raid. Ah! Are you in? Did you get in? He's still not in. What is going on? Why? How are you not getting the... Everybody else has gotten the invite. How are you not getting the invites? Like, I'm not getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated at the game. Like, why? Why is this not working? I keep sending them to you with plenty of time. Like, we had 100+ seconds then to try and get you the invite. All I can suggest is you trying to restart your game again, because I don't know. I honestly don't know. It shouldn't be because you're in America, because like I said, there's others that are in here that are from America that are getting the invites. So it's definitely not that. It has to be a game issue. I would even suggest restarting your phone at this point. Because yeah, they should be coming through. Because I could understand it not working maybe once or twice with the invites, but for it not to be working at all, there has to be some reason why. Like something that's stopping the invites from coming through to you. Yeah, you're from America, but it's a little delayed. Yeah, so you're still getting into the raids though. It's like he just can't get into the raids at all. So I don't know what's... I don't know. Yeah, because usually when I do send it to the internationals, like Americans and Europeans and stuff like that, it's got to go through my internet to the Niantic servers, which are in San Francisco, or wherever they might have world servers at this point, but wherever the servers are, and then get sent to you guys. So there is going to be a bit of a delay. But yeah, for it to not be working at all is just... I don't know. And no, you're not in the raid, right? You never raid with me. What are you talking about? The last time you raided with me is when I jumped into one of your raids, one of those Pikachu raids. Yeah, so I'm happy to keep trying, Shavu, to see if I can get you into a raid, but it's up to you, dude, whether you want to keep trying to get into them or... Yeah. Hey, what do you know? It's a sparkly little thing to make up for the one that just ran from me. That's a little weird at not letting... Well, he doesn't seem to be getting the invites at all. It's not that it won't let him into the raid, it's just he doesn't seem to be getting them. No more remote raid passes. I mean, that could be it, but he says that he's not getting the invites at all, not that he can't, like, get into the raid. That is shiny number 3 for the day. Alrighty, we will mosey on down to the next one. So yeah, it is pretty much 4:30, guys, so we've got like half an hour left. Ugh. Already we're done. 11 or 12? 11. So I've still got some free passes to use. So we'll use as many of them as we can. This one will be your last one. Okie dokie. So we'll try Premier again. XD. Alright, is there anybody else that would like to jump into this raid? How you doing, Anthony? Again. Welcome yet again. Get out of the car. Get going, you son of a... Alright, hopefully that means he's gone forever now. Gone to harass somebody else. Yeah, just in general, I think this raid boss is just lacking a little bit. I just had a look at some of the other people that will be streaming at the moment, and even their streams seem to be pretty quiet, sort of thing, so... Nobody seems interested in this raid boss. They just keep giving us these raid days like too close together. I think it just sucks a bit of the fun out of them. First, Uju. Alright, is there anybody else that wants to try? It's 1 a.m. for you. Yeah, that's going to be another thing, the time difference. So we did get a lot more people into the raids sort of earlier in the stream, just because it was a bit earlier. So now that it's like late, a lot of people are like, I'm not staying up late for this one. You try, you had to restart your phone, you missed the last one. Okay, so... Anthony, you're saying that you want into this raid? Also, what was your in-game name again, dude, if you wanted to jump in? Sorry. I'm too tired for this today. I was actually helping keeping my phone nice and cool. I'll go through, that's it. Thank you. I should have remembered that, but Goku. If there's a good raid for this, there's no good raids of this thing. Probably not, because I don't have any remote raid passes. So I'm not spending money on it at the moment. That's why I've chose just to do in-person passes for this today, just because I'm not spending money on remote raid passes for this raid boss. If it was a better raid boss, sure, but this one's just not worth it. Alright, let's check the Premier first. And then we'll shoot one through to the others. How do you get more remote raid passes without buying? Maybe if you're lucky you'll get one from the weekly breakthrough. Other than that, there is no other way. Why does it do that? That I can only send, and then I can send another one. So dumb. See, everybody else is getting these raid passes. I do not know why you're not getting the raid passes. The raid invites, I should say. This game is broken. I did send it. I think you got to send it to you last, Anthony. So there's still time for you to get it. One other last person got in, but I'm not sure who it was. Flies, go away, get out of the car. No. You should start tapping on the screen. Oh, I need food and sleep.
Yeah, well, have enough trouble probably this afternoon with the amount of inside 50s that are going back there.
Wait, who's playing at the moment? And who won out of Adelaide and Gold Coast? Because that wasn't the Adelaide Gold Coast game. Was that the Hawthorn Geelong game, or? Not sure. Did anybody get the shiny? Drive up to the next one because it should rehatch in just a minute. Game over? No, it's not game over. We've still got half an hour. It's all good. That raid just despawned. It's just at the end of its timer. So another one will pop up in just a minute. It's only 4:30. So we've still got half an hour left. How do you get more remote raid passes? I just answered you. Other than buying them, the only other way that you can get one maybe free is from the weekly breakthrough. You have to buy them, dude. You don't just get given them in game. Okie dokie. Who would like into this raid? Premier, I will try you again. I'm not sure if you're still here trying to get into raids or if you've given up. But we'll try again. Who else would like into this next one? I need a tissue because I keep yawning. My nose is running. Sort of what happened last week as well. We got to like the last half an hour and then people just were sort of done with it. Surely there's got to be a few people that are interested. Goku, well, Anthony, do you have passes? Did you want to get invited to this, or do you just not have passes anymore? And that's why you're asking how to get more. Because if it's really, really, really quiet, this might be our last one for the day. So yeah, we've only got 20 minutes left anyway, so if I do end up wrapping it up a little bit early, it is what it is. Just you can do another one. Okay, given that Shavu, we're not sure if he's actually going to get in or not, given the the precedence that's sort of been set so far. I'm not thinking it's likely, but we'll give it a shot. So we might need another 1 or 2 people just to make sure. As long as there's 3 of us in the raid, we should be fine. Because I went with 3 earlier today, easily enough. Like, we could probably even duo it, but just to be sure, sort of thing. So if there's one other person. Wait, sorry, Rhaegar, what? Another what? Another one is what? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm assuming, sorry, given that P is next to 0 on the keyboard. Another one. We're trying to do one more, at least. Usually it's this quiet towards the end for raid bosses that people don't care about. So, I'm happy to try and do this last one, and then we might call it quits after. We'll see how we go for numbers. Alright, that should be enough. Either way, we should have at least 3 in the raid, which will be good. Totally. Don't tell me we're going to have multiple people which aren't going to make it into the raid now. Alright, there we go. Cool. We've got at least 3, and we're all over level 40, so we'll manage it easily. But again, I don't know what's going on, Shavu. Like, we keep trying and trying and trying and trying, and you just cannot get into raids. The last thing, like I said, if I would suggest, if you haven't done it already, is to restart your phone. Like, there's no other reason why you wouldn't have received one of these invites by now if I keep sending them through to you and you're just not getting them. yeah, I've had people struggling to get into raids in the past, but we eventually tend to get them into them. For you not to have been able to get into a raid, I don't know what to say, dude. Like, it's just very weird. You don't know what's going on. You have at least 5 remote raid passes a day, and you got 2 left. That's only 2 in the morning here. It's only 2 in the morning here. Then yeah, I don't know what's going on, because you haven't reached your limit. You're yeah, and on the raid days, once the raid days start, you've got a limit of like 20 remote raid passes that you can use anyway. So yeah, you haven't reached your limit. You've yeah, I don't know, restarted your phone, all of that sort of stuff. We've both restarted the game. Everybody else seems to be getting the invites. I don't know what it is, man. I do not know what is going on. Wrong in-game name? I don't think so. I mean, you can chuck your in-game name in the chat again, but I'm pretty sure I've been sending it to the right person the whole time. Wouldn't that just be embarrassing if I hadn't been? Be like, whoops. Sorry. That is totally on me, that one. But I don't think I'm that stupid. I mean, I know that I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past me. I am tired. But I'm not. Like, I keep saying his in-game name. Yeah, I know we're friends. Like, I keep saying your in-game name. Wait, let me just put it in the chat, just so. That is your in-game name, yes? The one that I just put into the chat? Primi? Like I said, I keep saying it, so I don't know why you wouldn't have corrected me if it wasn't. Yeah, see, I didn't think... Like I said, I'm not that stupid. Alright, well, we've probably got 1, possibly 2 raids left, depending on numbers. So what I will do is I will restart my game again, just in case. I will try again. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into this next raid? As I said, guys, it might be our last raid for the day. So I'll drive up to it. Dangle phones, get them to go where I need them to do, and change gears at the same time. I've only got so many hands. Do you have to pay for raids? If you want raid passes, yeah. I don't have coordinates to give you either, just because I'm playing legitimately. So yeah, like I said, guys, we've probably got 1 or 2 more raids left, depending on numbers. So if you would like to jump into this raid, let me know, and I will chuck you on the list. Send me a friend request if you need to. My code is tagged in the chat. You're a spoofer. That's okay. I'm just playing legitimately, so I don't have coordinates to give you just because I'm playing legitimately. As I say, I don't care how you guys play the game. If you're willing to run the risk to get your account banned, cool. I'm not gonna judge you. Play however you want. But yeah, it's very much looking like this is, if we do get the numbers for it, that this will be our last raid for the evening or the afternoon. Just because it does not seem like people are very interested in it anymore. Which is cool. Like, people are done. Raids have we actually done for the day? 12, only 13 raids, so yeah, we ended up doing, I think it was about 16 or 17 Absol raids, so we've definitely done less of these. It's been a bit slower. But yeah, it's just been very, like, my stream has been a bit glitchy today. Not so much this, like, this has been okay. We've had one crash, which hasn't been too bad. The chat, I keep having to update the chat on my phone just so it pops up properly, and like the viewer count just hasn't been updating for the day or anything, so it's been a bit of a pain in the ass today. I can't read it properly. What's my highest CP? $46.52, level 50, hundo Groudon. I'm not used to seeing fancy writing in the chat, so I'm just like, ugh. The chat's already small enough as it is without it being in like cursive, so I'm just like, man, how am I supposed to read that? Mine is 3909. Yeah, that Groudon, as you saw, was maxed out to level 50. So it breaks the 4K mark. Get a couple more once I power them up, that'll be stronger. Sort of thing like Mewtwo, once I max out one of my Mewtwo's, it'll be stronger. Mewtwo used to be my strongest one until I max those ones out. That and the Garchomp, because they're both level 50. Doesn't look like we're gonna... Looks like people might be pretty done with this thing. We've got 7 minutes, so I guess I'll sit here for 7 minutes and we'll see how we go, if we can get a team of people together that want to do it. Let's see, because 1, I got more leg space, and 2, for real. Were you watching Pro Planty stream, James? Was it quiet for him as well today? Because I did a little look through the homepage before and I saw Cricket. She was streaming and she had like only 60 or so people in her stream as well, so I'm assuming that it's just been pretty quiet all around today. People have been not really interested in this raid boss. because I saw it on Wednesday for raid hour as well. I had a bit of a look and I saw that Pro Plenty didn't have as many people as he's usually got in his stream for it. So I'm like, okay, it's not just me. He is also not getting as many people. Yeah, it'd be good if they actually gave us raid bosses that were interesting. I think it's just the mega day, not the mega days. The raid days need to be something good. Megas don't really cut it unless it's something like Mega Lucario or something. But yeah, most megas I don't really think. So I don't think you can solo this one. I think it's too bulky for that. You could do Absol just because it had. Wait, it has 4-time weakness to fighting, doesn't it? Or is it just a double weakness? I'm not sure. No, double weakness would make it 4 times. So just to see, whatever. It's not a defensive Pokemon though, so you could get it done easily in a solo. This is tanky, so you can't get the solo. You could probably do all it. I don't know about a solo. So now we just play the waiting game. And the waiting game sucks. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos. Makes me feel old when I make Simpsons references that most of you guys probably don't. Because they were from like earlier seasons when some of you guys probably weren't even alive at that point. See, I grew up in the 90s, so I have a lot of childhood memories from the 90s watching The Simpsons and stuff. Leave me alone. I'm not old. You're old. But yeah, it's very much looking like we are possibly done for the day. Yeah, all those ones down there have basically got the same amount of time on them. And even if there is any, there's one up there with like 24 minutes, but I'm not going to be sticking around for it. If we can't even get this one done, I would say as soon as this raid despawns, we'll probably just call it a day. It's your birthday in 2 days? Nice. Oh, happy early birthday. It's not my birthday for... what is it? April. For 8 months. Yeah. Wait, April is the 4th month. Yeah. January, February, March, April. Yeah, cool. I know things. So yeah, in 8 months' time, it's my birthday. What is James saying? He's just joking. He's just saying you've turned 9 years old or something. He's just joking with you. Man, I'm not looking forward to my birthday just because then it means that I am officially close to 40. I've only got a few years left, guys, of being in my 30s. And then it's just like, no! I'm old. Oh wait, you are turning 9. James, are you stalking people in the chat? You're turning 9. Well, it looks like James is stalking people in the chat. Nice. Good times. Oh, you're a YouTuber? Nice, dude. Nice. We've got a decent-ish amount of people in the chat at the moment. It says there's like 13 or so. So it means that we could possibly have people that are actually interested in doing a raid. So guys, if you want to do a raid, please let me know and I'll chuck you on the list. You were born in 1990. You got to actually see the 90s, which is good. I was born in 86. So I'm only like 4 years older than you. But you know how I feel. You're just like, damn, we're closing in on that 40. It's coming up pretty quickly. More so for me. draw on my pants too. Luckily they're grey sweats, so blues aren't going to really stand out too much. It's alright, I'm not going just yet, Negan. We will be going soon though. But if you are taking off, thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Pokebit, if you want Shiny Count, that's more of a thing for Twitch. YouTube streams don't tend to have that for the most part, but we have 3 shines for the day. It'll be 35 in October. Enjoy it while it lasts. This last 5 years of your 30s goes very quickly. Just my 30s in general has gone very quickly. Like, when this game first came out, I was still in my 20s. And now I'm closing in on 40. I'm just like, what happened to this last 10 years of my life? How did I go from being in my 20s to being nearly 40 just like that? It's just like, man, well, what has happened? Like, yeah, when you're in your 20s, you feel like, you know, they just last forever. Like, from 20 to 30, that's a long decade. You don't realize how long it is. And then, yeah, from that 30 to 40, it just disappears so quickly. So I can only imagine that from 40 to 50, 50 to 60, they just evaporate. That first 18 years of your life are like the longest 18 years you'll ever experience, so enjoy them. Because once they're over, time just disappears. March. Wait, yours is the 12th of March and Katie's is the 24th. You were 13 when GTA 5 came out. Where did the time go? Dude, I was probably like 13 or 14 when GTA 3 came out. And then San Andreas and Vice City and Vice City came first, and then San Andreas. If you ever get enough money, you know, good luck with that one. Elon Musk has what, $400 billion, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't been able to figure that one out yet. So good luck. And you don't want to live forever anyway. Just because everybody that you love dies, the world changes. We're supposed to exist for a finite amount of time for a reason. Living forever would just get... And I mean, everything dies. Even the universe dies. So you can't technically live forever just because... You know, you don't want to, because everything else... Can you imagine just floating through the complete void of space when there's just utterly nothing left? Every last atom has been torn to shreds, and not even, like, photons and stuff exist anymore just because they've decayed. So there's just nothing. Absolute nothing is left, and you're just going, gee, this is fun. Gee, I remember back when I used to have things. My knees feel like it sometimes. I've always had bad knees, so like ever since I was younger, it sort of runs in the family. It's genetic. But no, I'm still doing pretty good. Trust me. I get compliments all the time when I tell people my age, and they're like, really? You don't look it. I'm like, I know. I look younger than I am. I don't have grey hairs or anything. My mate, who's like a year younger than me, is like almost like he's going grey. He's got lots of greys on him and stuff like that. And I look at people that I went to high school with, and I'm like, yeah, no, I think I've done pretty well for myself. I'm doing well. I work out every day. I haven't let myself go. I'm still quite fit and healthy. Minus my joints. Like, And again, like I said, that's mainly my knees. My knees are just bad because they've always been bad. But now I'm doing good. Doing good. You want to do that. You just want to live in the empty void of nothingness. Yeah, that sounds fun. Gives you a lot of time to contemplate, eh? Any shinies? Yeah, we ended up getting 3 shinies today. So not too bad. I did have 3 already, so we got 6 shiny Audinos now. But yeah, this no, I suppose both of these ones aren't too bad. That's not too bad. Too good for what? What am I too good for? Too good to be put through the bullshit that I get put through by the women in my life. God damn them. See, like I don't really have anything negative going on at the moment. I just felt that that was the fairly standard thing that people complain about, yeah. The women or the men in their lives. You thought Katie is younger than she is. We both look younger, yeah. Yeah, some people just age well. I mean, I look at people like on Tinder or something like that that are around the same age as me, like women and stuff, and some of them still look young, some of them start to show those signs of aging and stuff, and I'm like, hey, I'm still doing pretty well. I don't really have many signs of aging at this point. I think my main thing when it comes to it is just my lack of sleep. If I slept a lot better, I wouldn't have like rings under, because I've always got like rings under my eyes, bags, because I'm always tired. So yeah, if I could get my sleeping patterns in order, I'd probably look a lot younger as well. Jimmy fucking wine. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright, well. That raid is now gone, because it is now 5:06. So we have officially finished. There are still raids back there, but given that nobody was really interested in these last ones, but I think we're probably done. You can buy face creams. Yeah, I know you can buy face creams. I think sleeping is probably more of a thing that I could probably do that would be cheaper than buying expensive face creams to try and keep my youth. I don't really need that stuff. Just a bit of moisturizer and like exfoliant stuff that I use, and then just sleeping properly. That's all I really need to do to take care of my skin. But as I said, I haven't started going grey. But my mum, she's not grey. She's, how old's my mum now? She's like late 60s. Or did she just turn 70? I don't know. One of the late 60s, or you know, and she's still got like no greys. So I think my dad's grey, but he didn't start going grey until he was like 50, 55, something like that. He had a few greys here and there, but he kept his hair colour for a lot of his life, sort of thing. So I think that I've got my mum's hair for the most part. So if that's the case, then I probably won't go grey for a long time, which is good. I can deal with that. I've got like maybe 1 or 2 little ones, but they have disappeared, I think, for the most part. Doing pretty good. Max what out right now? The Audino. Like, why would I max out a useless Pokemon? I don't have the XLs for that. It's an Audino. I don't catch them. don't think it's actually time for me to get another hair trim though, because it's like down on my shoulders again. I sort of want to get a cut, make it a bit shorter. I got some ratty ends on them, on my hair as well. Get knotted up all the time, so I need to get them trimmed off. But I think I finally found stuff that works for me, like hair-wise, which is good. Got recommended another product recently, and that seems to be working really well. So I've got like a combination of things that I'm using, and they're like making my hair feel probably the best it's ever felt. So I'm like, nice, it's nice. I finally found. So I don't have wiry, strawy type of hair anymore, and it sits nicely. It doesn't like boof out like it used to and look terrible. Wait, Audino for Great League. I don't think I got a Great League one anyway, stat-wise. And people that are sending me friend requests now, we're done with the race for today, guys. Should have come into the stream a little bit earlier. And yeah, unfortunately, Shavu, if you're still in here, we couldn't get you into a raid. We tried. We very much tried to get you into a raid. It just didn't really work well, unfortunately. But alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream now, because I honestly wasn't planning on being out for the whole day anyway. But here we are. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. My next stream will be on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour, which is another thing that I actually need. The next couple of Spotlight Hours are pretty good. I do need the next things. No, not today, Rhaegar. I'm wrapping up and going home because I am tired and I want to have a nap and then play some Schedule 1 for probably the rest of the night and not get the sleep that I've been talking about needing. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up the stream now. But yeah, thank you for everybody that has tuned in today. Much appreciated. If you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button. It does help out with the stream. It hasn't been letting me keep track of it. We're on 29, so we're only one away from 30, guys. So if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button. See if we can at least get it to 30, which is surprising given that it's been quiet in here today. But yeah, I hope everybody had fun doing raids with the few that we could get done. Good luck for your raid hours. Hopefully you guys will do better, get your shinies, all that sort of stuff. And then yeah, enjoy your morning, evening, noon or night. Stay safe, happy hunting, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you then.